Hi guys, it's Ube Softserve here. So I know with the new expansion pack Growing Together coming out tomorrow that everyone's obsessed with babies and toddlers right now. And I'm super excited for that too. But today I wanted to build a room for a preteen, so like set in like middle school years. I only kind of recently got my hands on the high school years pack because I like to buy things on sale. And I hadn't had too much time to play around with it, so today I wanted to build something really using new stuff from that pack and like just capturing like how it is to grow up from like middle school to high school. So I like my builds to be pretty realistic, or my gameplay in general, and so I wanted to pick furniture that had different colors for the wood tones that they came in, and so that later on I could just like replace the bed sheets, like pick different colors, for example, because that's a lot more realistic to me than buying a bed. So you'll see a lot of things for the makeover part of the build. That a lot of things are, she switches them out for different colors. So yeah, you can see from some of the furniture I picked, like that dresser, that it's like definitely left over from when she was a child sim. Um, and so I really liked including that. And for this sim, she's a huge bookworm, so I'm giving her a lot of books on this like shelf on her desk. And so she's a little loosely based on my experience growing up and while I was in middle school. And when I was in middle school, Twilight had just come out. And so that poster reminded me of Twilight, or at least some kind of like dark fantasy thing. And the books that are on display right there on her desk, I imagined that that was like the Twilight series. And she was like a huge fan and a huge bookworm. So I imagine she got like a box set. And you can see like that little poster of like some kind of cartoon character over there. I imagine that was like a character she was super into as a child. And, she just like, she still has a soft spot for it. So it's still in her room. And I also, her parents grew up, or they met in Japan. And so I wanted there to be like some little influences of that in here, like her mom, brought things or picked stuff out for her. So like that scroll, for example. And you'll see later, I think I placed some like cherry blossoms. So for now, I'm just kind of cluttering things. I imagine that this little thing from the high school years pack, I think it's for prom. I just imagine that was a little record player that she has. She's also super into music, and so that's where she listens to her little records by her bed. And yeah, now I'm just cluttering up the desk area. And yeah, like I said, she loves reading, so this is just some of her like current reads. And then I was picking out other things to go in the cart, and in my actual gameplay, I would probably put like a picture frame of her and her friends on here, but for now, I just included this little craft, and I like the idea that she made that when she was a child, and she still has it in here for memories. So yeah, I don't know about you guys, but when I was in middle school, I actually did have my own little desktop computer, because I'm pretty sure laptops were more expensive back then, and it was probably like an old hand-me-down from my parents. So that's what she has too. And yeah, you can see, she still has like her little pencil box and like crayons and glue for arts and crafts. She's growing up, so yeah, she's like a lot more emotional these days. So she has her little journal where she writes about that. And yeah, just picked out some more things for her desk. So for like the little entryway into her room, I just gave her some like bags that she uses for school and a little cork board. And then yeah, she's super into guitar. So or she's super into music in general and singing. And she's just learning the guitar. So you can see on her vanity, she has like a little makeup container, a little palette, and some perfumes. She's a little messy, so there's a pile of her clothes on the floor. So for this area, I wanted to display like, some art and awards and things from like her childhood up there. And then that poster right there, I imagined that it was like book tracker or something that maybe her teacher gave her or her mom to help her like keep track of all the books she was reading. So I thought that was super cute. And then I was just picking out a rug or a couple rugs for the room, and I actually built this the day the new update came out, so that rug is new. I think it's super cute and I loved the colors. And so now here's my sim Isa. She's playing video games in here. She's playing The Sims actually, having a bunch of fun. She's covering up her acne. She's talking on the phone with her friends. Yeah, and just chilling in her room. And then here's a little POV from her little chair of the whole room. Yeah, so then now I imagine that, you know, as she grows up, maybe she just graduated middle school and she's like a full teenager now, and she wanted to give her room a little makeover. So yeah, some things are getting swapped out. Her craft box is gone, and instead she has like a little mirror and some makeup. I also changed the bed sheets and the cushion on that chair to like more greens and blues, and the curtains as well. I really love that swatch. And then I think, oh yeah, she apparently got a little cleaner, and she's into working out now, you know, to impress the boys at school or whatever. And she upgraded to a little laptop. Her perfume collection grew and they're fancier now. And then, yeah, I imagine now she started playing like competitive games with her friends, so there's her headphones for that. For me, it was League of Legends. And so, yeah, now I'm picking out some more art. So I replaced the reading poster with this little science poster from high school years because she's like super studious. She's very into STEM. That's what she wants to go into when she goes to college. So I thought that was really cute. There's a stack of textbooks there now because she, you know, studies all the time. She has her binders for school. Now I'm just upgrading some other things for her. She got a new lamp that's more her style now. And I found this composition notebook, and I thought it was so pretty. I just love the purple. So I moved her journal over here, and, you know, she probably hides that in her top drawer usually, so nobody can find it when she's not using it. Yeah, so I just stacked that on top of her textbooks. And then now she has a smartphone, you know, she keeps it by her bed. She probably goes on TikTok. Well, actually TikTok didn't exist back then, but she goes on Instagram before bed. Now I'm just picking out some more art. So while I was looking at these collages, I noticed all the little vinyls, and I was like, oh, that's perfect for this spot above her nightstand because her record player's there. So yeah, I used that there. And then I love the idea of keeping that little poster of like the character she liked in her childhood. But by her bed, I imagine she put Polaroids that she took of her friends and her. So yeah, this is the POV of her whole room, the teenage version, and then now this is her throughout the years. So now she's on her phone texting instead of reading her book. As she gets older, she starts programming on her laptop. And she also, you know, does her homework on this desk. She studies all the time. Now this is her when she was just learning guitar, just starting out. And, you know, now she's really got the hang of it. She's singing along. This is her checking herself out as a little preteen, even though she was a little insecure. And now, you know, she's feeling herself. She has better fashion, better hair. Her glasses and braces are off. And then here's her just chilling in her room. So that's all for today. This is for my own gameplay with this family, and so this room is part of a whole house, obviously. So maybe in the future I'll make the whole house, but for today, hope you enjoyed seeing Isa's life in her room. And yeah, see you next time.